Hey, what's going on, folks? Today, I'm going to show you how to check the MX records of your prospects for free using Clay. And so the reason why this is important is because with the state of deliverability in 2025, it is constantly changing, and all of your prospects on a list, if you're trying to cold email them, they all have different email service providers that they're using. Someone might be using Outlook, someone might be using Proofpoint, someone might be using all these different types of email service providers, and each one of those different email service providers has different security protocol for how they send and receive email. And so if you don't know who your prospect is using, you might end up running into deliverability challenges, especially right now. A lot of people are avoiding sending emails to Outlook inboxes. And so at least having the ability to segment your lists so that you've got your groupings together of prospects who use different email service providers, or you're able to identify, hey, we are not inboxing on these types of inboxes. It can be really helpful for you to optimize your cold email campaigns, or at least figure out why they might not be working. So there are a lot of different ways you can get your prospects MX records, but the bulk majority of them that at least I see most people using, you have to pay for. And so maybe it's through your email validation tool and they're providing you with the MX records. And so this is a way that you can do it for free using an HTTP API request in Clay. And so if you're not super technical, don't worry. You don't need to be super technical. You just have to copy this exact table and steal the formula, and you can apply this to your list in specific. And so basically this is all you need. You can just check domains one off, or you can insert this little workflow into whatever other workflow you're building in Clay. The prerequisite, what you need is like a cleaned domain. So what I mean by that is you don't want at the beginning of your website URLs to have any like HTTP : // dot, and then at the end you don't want any slashes. So you want this to be completely cleaned up and just very plain. And then you'll feed that into the HTTP API request. And so if you take a look here, let me move this over for you. Basically what this URL is doing is it's making a DNS query using a service that Google provides, where it will like safely and securely check the DNS records of whatever the domain that it is that you provide, and then return back some type of value within the DNS record. And within this URL, we're specifying that we want the MX records. And so we can actually copy and paste this if you want to take a look here. And let's take one of our prospects domains just so you can see what's actually going to be returned. And this is the actual request that's going to be sent back and forth for each of the line items. And then as you can see here, we are getting the MX records in the data that gets sent back to us. And as you can see, for this example, we know that they are using Microsoft, or they have Outlook emails. And so when you input that formula or that HTTP request into Clay, it's going to send and receive the data, and then it's going to come back in this format. And now it doesn't just automatically shoot out into another column and give you the answer here. You do have to apply a formula to interpret this information across each one of these individual rows, and then give you this like more simplified, clear answer here. And so what I'm going to do, this is a little bit of a longer formula. I'm just going to put this in the description of the video so you can copy and paste it. And this is the entire formula here. It has a bunch of different MX records that it could possibly be. So you can copy and paste this into your Clay table and use it. The only thing you might have to change, or you will definitely have to change, is just this dynamic field. It's going to be specific to your table. So, if I were doing this all over again, I would just hit /, go to HTTP API, you can insert all 10 properties, generate the formula, and then it'll work for you. And that is basically it. Hope this helps, and good luck. Bye.